Coming up on Ghost Lab.
Nice night for ghost hunting.
The everyday paranormal team rides into Tombstone, Arizona.
Just about every cross you see here is killed by Indians, drowned, hanged by mistake.
Tracking rumors of ghosts.
Did you hear that? You got a shadow right there.
Who refuse to rest in peace.
Something's moving over there.
Can the team and science bring this ghost town back to life?
Booyah!
Get out here, hurry, get out here.
That's a shadow person, baby.
The investigation begins right now.
We are the Kling brothers, and we believe that science holds the key to unlocking the secrets of the dead.
We formed an investigation team called Everyday Paranormal. Our mission, visit the most haunted places in America, find evidence, and test new theories to probe the existence of the afterlife.
This is Ghost Lab.
Okay, guys. Tombstone, Arizona. The famous Tombstone. Gunfights, OK Corral, Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday.
Rumor has it, the whole place is haunted.
What sort of things are going on there?
It's a little bit of everything, really. We have voices, footsteps, object manipulation.
Shadow people.
So our mission is to get in there and find out if Tombstone really is haunted. But more importantly, we've got to find out why.
What's fueling it? We can't just look at, what's the obvious. Well, people got killed violently here. We got to look one step beyond that.
We've never done an entire town. That's going to be hard to do, but I think we can do it. I mean, if any team could do it, we could do it.
Let's get this thing loaded up and start heading down the road. All right.
Not much has changed in Tombstone since the days of Wyatt Earp and the OK Corral. You can still belly up to the bar in the original saloons, or tour the once prosperous silver mines that put the town on the map. But the grave markers lining Boot Hill Cemetery tell a darker story. In one of its most violent periods, between 1880 and 1886, approximately 125 cowboys and miners who came here to make their fortune in silver lost their lives instead. And of those who still call Tombstone home, some claim the ghostly spirits of the dead are still lurking. But is there any truth to these stories?
It's really cool to roll into town and to investigate the entire city of Tombstone. First thing we have to do is check with some residents of the town to see if there are any other claims of paranormal activity.
So, have you had any crazy experiences here in Tombstone while you've worked here?
All the time we feel like someone was tugging on the back of our pants or aprons.
So, in your opinion, you think it's definitely paranormal activity going on?
I never believed in paranormal activity until I moved to Tombstone. Since then, changed my mind, I think.
Have you had any experiences here in Tombstone that you would consider out of the ordinary or even paranormal?
I have had items move, t-shirts, jewelry, that type of thing. I've heard voices.
And what do you attribute these experiences to?
Most of them are just people that are just stuck in time. They've passed on.
There was a man's figure standing right there, face to face with me. I was like, ah!
Now, when you say face to face, I mean, could you see his face?
It was like looking at you right now, but I could see through you.
Based on our preliminary research that we've done of Tombstone in the area, we've narrowed down the focus to 4 places: the Birdcage Theater, the Crystal Palace Saloon, the Silver Mines, and Boot Hill Cemetery.
Ground control for the team is the Ghost Lab, a high-tech mobile command center where the team monitors and analyzes all the data. Recorders for EVP, or electronic voice phenomena, are used to capture sounds and voices below the threshold of human perception. Video monitors and still cameras capture any possible apparitions, shadows, or movement of objects.
That's good right there. Leave it right there.
And EMF readers detect the possible presence of paranormal activity by sensing variations in the electromagnetic field. The first stop for the team, the infamous Birdcage Theater.
Birdcage Theater, Tombstone, Arizona. Whew. Man, it's like they boarded up the doors in the 1880s and just opened it up for us today. Bartender! Hey.
What can I get for you?
How you doing? You Nova?
I'm Nova.
How you doing? Brad Kling, Everyday Paranormal.
Nice to see you.
I'm Barry. Hi, how you doing?
Welcome to the Birdcage.
Thank you.
Thanks. Tell me a little bit about the history.
Well, the Birdcage operated for a very short time. It was open between 1881 and 1889, 24 hours a day, as a saloon, a gambling hall, a dance hall, a theater. It was also the most high-end brothel here in Tombstone at one time.
Tell me a little bit about the ghosts that you've experienced.
Well, you know, we've actually known for more than 100 years that this was a haunted building. Voices talking, laughter, singing, music, tap dancing, card shuffling, poker chips being tossed as if bets were still being placed on the tables. We actually had one young lady that, while I was talking, she very boisterously interrupted me and she yelled, "Jake!" She said that there was someone right in her ear that was literally just very impatient. Tell her it's me, tell her I'm Jake, tell her I'm Jake, tell her I'm Jake.
Well, Jake, if you're listening, why don't you make yourself known tonight so we can get some pictures
well, we
of
have
you
a
or something.
speaker that has no power going to it up on the catwalk, and every now and then he'll say hello on that speaker.
In hopes of capturing any unexplained anomalies, the team cast their electronic net over the theater, wiring the entire structure from top to bottom with cameras, sound recorders, and data loggers.
The GhostLab team is very thorough in setting up for an investigation.
Start with number 1 at the bottom. What we're going to have to do is probably put them in the middle.
Hector is the tech manager.
We're going to set up a camera in there.
Steve Hawk is the team analyst. Katie.
Snap a lot of photos.
Katie is a team investigator.
Not squeezing it out, see that?
Steve Harris is in charge of GhostLab operations.
Hey, Jason, can you give me a hand here?
And Jason and Ashley are part-time team investigators. Since Tombstone is such a huge location, we brought in the reserves to help out.
All right, let's head back to the lab.
While the team monitors the action from the lab, Brad and Barry begin their investigation in the birdcage.
Birdcage Theater, fixing to get investigated by me and Brad, so get ready. All right, where's this stupid speaker at?
It's right there. Dude, we got a shadow right there.
Did you catch my picture?
Hey, yes, I did.
All right, we got a shadow moving up in the birdcage area.
Oh, hang on. It's the way the wall is painted. Sorry, a little excitement for nothing. That's what you do, man.
You shoot first and you ask questions later.
Because if that's happening, it doesn't happen for long. EVP session number 1. Brad and Barry in the main ballroom. Everyday Paranormal's in the house. You need to impress me. Brad Kling, that's my name. What's yours? I don't know where you're hiding. I know you're freaking in here.
Hey, Barry, you smell cigar smoke right here?
Mm-hmm.
Smelling cigar smoke right here by the gaming table, the first room you come in. Next EVP session, back in the front room. Just be real still and quiet for a little bit.
I'm gonna lie down on the floor so I don't move or make any noise.
I'm standing up. Quiet in here. No pops, creaks, nothing.
Did you hear that? Do it again, man. Are you in here? Whoa. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake.
If it's Jake, maybe it's somebody else.
Who is it? Hello? Is anybody up there? I need you to tell me what your name is. What am I talking to a speaker? You know what? You want to show up? Get your ass out here. I've been in a lot of haunted places, and I've seen some real ghosts. They actually show themselves. They don't play with speakers. Come on, man. Is anybody up there? I need you to tell me what your name is. Come on, man. When that speaker started blaring, we had to go find Nova, who was sleeping in the back room. We wanted to find out if that thing was connected to anything or plugged in.
That speaker going crazy.
I know it is.
There is a wire hanging off of it. See right there? All right, we're gonna get a ladder. We're coming up there.
Now you done it.
There's no power going to that speaker.
You ever heard that before?
Okay, you go.
Look at the wire right there. Where's it go to?
It goes like down into the floor. Sorry, dude.
All right, we're getting down. We're getting down. We're getting down. All right. We're done.
We're good. We're good.
Later.
See ya.
Lordy, man.
We went in there. We go to the back. We go downstairs. We come back to the middle. Nothing going on. Barry goes, man, it's just quiet in here. As soon as he said that.
Yeah, the speaker going off in the birdcage is really crazy. We weren't sure if it's electrical or if it was paranormal. We weren't sure if it was something with our cell phones, our radios.
Brad climbed up there, but no one's allowed up there on that ledge because structurally it's not safe. So without pulling it off the wall, we can't be 100% certain that it's paranormal. But we spoke to Nova. We thought maybe she was playing a trick, but she was asleep back in the office and had nothing to do with it.
So we're really interested to listen to the audio recorder, see if we got any EVPs maybe when the speaker was going off.
Now with this, you're going to hear a lot of that squelching on here, but listen closely.
Okay.
I don't know if it's...
There's several other sessions before that.
Okay.
In searching for further evidence to support that the speaker could have been a paranormal occurrence, the team scours the audio, checking for any other electronic voice phenomena. But the results are negative. However, they do pick up an EVP from a session earlier in the evening.
I don't know where you're hiding. I know you're freaking in here.
Yeah, right there.
That sounds kind of commanding.
Oh, yeah.
Choose?
Choose.
Yeah.
Choose.
That's Class A, baby.
That's Class A. Choose.
The GhostLab team considers a Class A EVP as one that is clearly audible without digital enhancement.
Hey, the speaker going off was wild. You know, it does go down as a personal experience. Now, you add in the factor of the EVP that we pulled out of the place, it's going to convince me that the birdcage does have paranormal activity going on. Now from here, we're going to go to the silver mines. Silver was king back in the day, and that's why Tombstone existed. They don't really have any claims of activity down there, but we want to see what might be lurking. We're going to test energy levels, EMF, and do some investigating down there.
I could take you to some of the areas down here that aren't normally visited by the public. Watch your head.
Silver mining in the 1800s was a rough trade.
These ain't natural